So not too long after this guy ends up getting discontinued, the beautiful NES Classic Edition, Nintendo goes ahead and announces the SNES Classic Edition. If this was hard to find, imagine what that is going to be like. What is up, guys? It's Ray back here, and out of the blue, once again, we got some very exciting news from Nintendo. Actually, this is something that we've always wanted. Hot off the heels of the NES Classic Edition being discontinued and basically being rendered pretty much impossible to find at this point, Nintendo announces the SNES Classic Edition, making this what seems to be an annual release of plug-and-play consoles. So hopefully next year, we'll see a Nintendo 64. Do you not comprehend? The Nintendo 64 was the first video game system that I ever played? But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Now, all you guys know how much I absolutely love the NES Classic Edition. I still to this day play it and have it hooked up. However, this SNES Classic Edition is going to be different in a variety of ways, and these are just a few examples. It'll come packed with 2 wired controllers, have 21 games as opposed to 30 on the NES Classic, and it will retail for $20 more than the NES at $79. Now, obviously, no matter how many games come on this thing and how much this thing is going to cost, it is going to sell like hotcakes regardless. We all know this. Even though there are less games included this time around, they are all pretty incredible key titles from back in the 90s, especially when one of them never even got to see the light of day. That is correct. The oddball out here is Star Fox 2, a game that was never ever released and is going to be exclusive to the SNES Classic that is only going to be selling like hotcakes. So this is going to be a pretty tough game to get to play. So in other words, let the fun begin. Let's just hope Nintendo can keep ample supply and meet the heavy demand that's going to come along with this SNES Classic. Overall, just like when the NES Classic Edition was announced, I am beyond hyped for the SNES Classic Edition. These things are such awesome ideas, but they are very heavy in demand. So be on the lookout for the SNES Classic Edition, which launches on September 29th. Also, just an FYI, and something completely unrelated that I wanted to mention, you may have noticed that if you're subscribed to me with notifications on, you may be getting quite a few extra things coming your way, because thanks to YouTube NextUp and the fact that I was a part of it, I now have access to YouTube's new community tab. This is basically kind of like a Facebook wall or timeline where I can just casually post, share photos, and basically interact with you guys. Of course, I'll go more in depth in a future video, but for now, if you've been wondering where those posts and notifications are coming from, now you know. It lives over on my channel, and you guys can head on over there anytime to talk to me. Alright guys, so there you have it. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, you know the drill. Be sure to give it a thumbs up. Also, leave a comment down below letting me know what you think of the SNES Classic, and subscribe for so much more coming your way, because as you know, it is going down over here. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.